CAVA was so freaking good. As I was backing out, I bumped someone with the freaking hitch. Good morning, folks, and happy Thursday. Well, we still are not feeling 100%. But honestly, like I said yesterday, I think laying around is making me feel worse than just getting up and getting my day started and getting back to my normal routine. So, after sweating through yet again the whole entire bed, like, we sweat so bad last night that JB just goes, all right, I'm gonna pull these covers back. She rolled the covers up, and she is sleeping on the couch so that it could dry off. Because, like, when I say I sweat through these sheets, I sweat through them, like, really bad. But JB didn't think that I was being serious about getting up and going to practice today. I don't know why she would have thought that, but she did. She was like, I wasn't sure if you're really going, so I didn't make you coffee. I didn't make you any breakfast. If you want to get up, I'll help you get out the door. So hopefully everyone knows I was sick, that I got out of the camp, went to Florida, and got sick as shit. So they should be okay that I'm showing up a little late. What we're going to do is we're going to head to the gym. We're going to go knock out our lift. We're going to make it the best lift we can possibly can with the limited amount of time that we have. Then we're going to head to practice. We're going to drill. And then we're going to head on home. We may just not go live today, but we will at least get back to our routine. So let's get to the gym. Let's knock out this lift and let's get to practice before we are so late that we can't go. Well, we've made it to the gym. We only have like 10 or 15 minutes to knock out a lift, but at least we get to knock out a lift. And honestly, with it being our first day back lifting, we don't need to go balls to the wall anyways. So we'll go in here, we'll knock out a little lift, we'll get our bodies moving, we'll start stimulating those muscles again, and then we'll get out the door to go get better today than we were yesterday. So let's waste no time and get in here and do what we need to do. Get stronger today than we were freaking yesterday, folks. Well, we completed our lift, and our lift did its job, getting our bodies nice and warm, getting the blood flowing, making us feel better. Sorry, the blower motor's going out on the car. But with that being our first lift in about 2 weeks since the weight cut, that lift went absolutely phenomenal. I was feeling strong. Cardio's a little off, but we do have a lung infection, an ear infection. Our body is compromised right now. Let's just put it that way. So, of course, we're gonna feel a little fatigued, and I mean a little winded. We don't really feel fatigued. I would say we feel winded. But other than that, we were able to get through what we had planned to get through this morning. We got through it with pretty heavy weight comparative to what I was expecting me to be able to do. I mean, all around, it was just a great lift. I wished I had more time, but I didn't set an alarm last night. I just kind of expected JB to wake me up, but she didn't get there until stinking 8:40. So by the time I got eardrops in my ear, got some breakfast in me, got a little bit of coffee in me, it was already time to be at the gym. So it's okay. It is what it is. Like I said, probably not the best thing to do is to come back to a lift and go balls to the wall anyways. So honestly, I think we did pretty freaking well. Let's haul butt to the gym, because at the pace we're going and at the route we're going, we're going to barely make it on time. But heck, they all know we're sick. They know I would have been back sooner if it wasn't that I'm freaking dying. So let's get to the gym, folks, so that we can get better today than we were yesterday. Well, check it, folks. We're making it here on time. We are making it here on time. It's like it was freaking meant to be. let's park and let's run in here and let's kick it with the homies. That's really what we're here to do. I mean, we are here to get better today than we were yesterday, but to say what's up to the homies is definitely important too. So let's get in here and let's get better today than we were yesterday. Well, practice was going great until it wasn't. We got better today than we were yesterday. We were able to drill, we were able to do everything like that. But then one collar tie, and that was the end of training for me. I was definitely a little baby about it. The guy goes, "Oh, are you okay?" Because like my eyes rolled back in my head and like eyes got real big, and I slammed myself back into like a butterfly guard. And he's like, "You good? You good? You good?" I'm like, "I am great, homie, but keep rolling." So we finished out the roll, and then I went to the side, absolutely like convulsing. Like homie was like, "You having an aneurysm?" Like someone who didn't know that my ear was hurting really bad. I was like, "No, dog, I got an ear infection and I got collar tied and now I want to die. This hurts so bad. You have no idea." But we were able to get better today than we were yesterday. We were able to kick it with the homies, catch up with everyone, get a few rolls in, and we were able to drill. We weren't able to get drilled on, but we were able to drill. So I'm in better spirits now. I guess let's go find us something to eat, because we did not wake up on time to pack us some lunch. So let's go find us some lunch, get our butts home, get some Tylenol back into us before this ear starts freaking throbbing again, and then get ready to come back out here to finish getting better today than we were freaking yesterday, folks. Well, I guess a Subway Sammy it is. We do not endorse Jared. Let's hit the road and get our butts home. Hopefully traffic allows us to get a little reset in before we gotta make our way back out here, but only time will tell. Well, damn, after driving 10-15 miles under the speed limit the whole entire way home, we have finally made it home. And we weren't driving 10 or 15 miles under the speed limit because there was traffic. We were doing it because people just did not want to go the speed limit. About the most annoying thing in the flipping world. But we're here. We've made it home. We got enough time to get us a little reset in. So you know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go get that reset in. The ear pain, it's starting to come back. I'm starting to get very uncomfortable again, but we took our Tylenol about an hour ago, so we should be good until it's time to go to practice. And then about 20 minutes till I get to practice, I'm gonna take my ibuprofen and then run on in there, try to get a little bit better today than we were yesterday. We won't be able to like do everything, but we can at least crack pads, I think. At least I think. I guess we'll find out then, but for now, let's go get a reset in. Well, our nap was great, but this should be a fun practice, because we woke up from that nap and we are in excruciating pain again. But we have taken our ibuprofen and we have learned that movement makes us feel better. So I guess let's go move. Well, folks, actually, we're not half late if we were taking MMA class today. But we are not, because if anyone touches my ear, hits my ear, or pulls on my ear, I may cry like a little bitch. But I didn't make it, and technically early for tie. So I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna hit the bag. I might bullshit around for like 30 minutes until tie, or I might get on the bag and start working. I have no idea. I'm gonna do one or the other. But anyways, let's get in here and probably bullshit around until tie. Practice went freaking nominal. Of course, there was a little bit of limitations. I couldn't spar today. But other than that, we were able to crack pads just fine, able to do bag work just fine, able to drill just fine. So I'd say it was a good day of getting better today than we were yesterday. We were able to get reps in at least, and that's all that really matters. Ultimately, the whole point of fighting is only way you can really get good at fighting is reps. Reps. Throw a million jabs, guess what? You're going to be good at throwing a freaking jab. So we were at least able to get reps in today. Of everything. Like everything. We were able to get reps on everything. We can't friggin' get hit in the ear, but we can, definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? Get reps in, you know what I mean? Can't go live, but I can get reps in. And that's what we did. But I don't have anything at the house still for dinner. And I'm feeling CAVA. I've been feeling CAVA since before the weight cut. So you know what I'm going to get? Some CAVA. So let's go grab some CAVA as quickly as we can. Grub down and get our butts home. Because, well, I didn't get the shower. And, I would like to shower. But they got this skin stuff in the gym, so I had to spray my whole entire body with it and wipe myself down so I'll be protected from any kind of skin infection. So, I still stink. I would still like to go shower, but at least we're not going to get an infection. Hopefully. Knock on wood. So, let's go get some CAVA and get our butts home. And we have made it to the CAVA, folks. And for once, we have enough time to eat in there. So, I guess let's run inside, let's grab this CAVA, let's slam it, and let's get back out the door so we can get home as quickly as we can so that we can shower up, and we can call it a flippin' night, folks. Or, you know, get some dubs on Fortnite. Either or, whichever one comes first. But either way, I need to go get this CAVA so that I can shower, because I starting to feel grody. Oh my gosh, that freaking hit the spot. And let me tell you, folks, there's no better energy than freaking CAVA energy. Oh my gosh. I am like jittered up like a freaking jitterbug right now. Whew. Let's start this joker up. Let's get home. Let's shower up so that we can hop on the games, because there's no way I'm going to bed after eating that. I don't know what it is, but for some reason about CAVA, I get an exorbitant amount of freaking energy. An absorbent. So, let's get home so we can clean up. And most importantly, probably not most importantly, but also catch some freaking dubs. Well, folks, we have made it home safely. But the CAVA was so freaking good, as I was backing out, I bumped someone with the freaking itch. So disappointed in myself, because I always give my grandfather a hard time, because just about every time he puts this damn thing in reverse, he hits something. Just about at least once, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, he is backing into something. And I am giving him shit all the freaking time about it. And guess what? Now I've driven this thing enough to where I'm backing into shit now. Luckily, I caught it just right on time before my hitch went all the way through his truck. It was like the slightest little dent. Heck, it could have not, it was me. But needless to say, he was like the kindest human being ever. He's like, hey, bro, shoot me a picture of the insurance information just so we have it, just in case if something goes wrong. He said, you seem like a decent human. Shit happens. Mistakes happen. Everyone has an accident. He's like, but if you don't mind, then let me see the picture of that information. Let me take a picture of it. But just get it worked out for us, if you don't mind. He said, you say you know a body shop. If the body shop's good and you trust them, have them color match it. Throw me on another bumper, and let's call it good. He's like, let me get your information, and we traded numbers. Luckily, he was a good human. Not everyone's gonna be a good human, but I am so disappointed in myself. So freaking disappointed. Like, I give him shit all the time for backing into people, and then here's me, finally backing into someone. But the good news is I think my ear is finally clearing up. After all the sweating and pushing it down, I think it's finally clearing up. So that's pretty good. I need to get my butt inside and shower up, because that was a terrible way to end the night. So freaking disappointed in myself. Irritated, annoyed, but luckily, like I said, he's a good guy. He's like, hey, just get it fixed. You do the right thing, I do the right thing. Let's keep it off the books. Make sure your insurance doesn't go up. Just get it fixed, bro. He said, I wasn't hurt. The truck wasn't really hurt. He's like, I got under and I looked at it. It is literally just a dot. He's like, you just cracked the bumper. So get the bumper fixed, get it color matched, and we will be cool. Which, honestly, is kind of nice. It was my fault. I got in a hurry to get out of there to get home so we could catch some dubs. And I didn't look behind me, see how close he really was, and yeah. Car parked a little too close to me. I was trying to back it out, and bink, I tapped it. I hit it just right on time. I was like, oh, I got enough space. I don't have enough space. And yeah, the CAVA got me just that excited. So excited, I backed right into someone. There you go, folks. This is not a sponsored ad, but another reason just to get some CAVA. It'll make you so excited you back into someone. Literally. Oh. But yeah, folks, I think the ear's clearing up. We got to practice today. While it was really painful, we did get to practice. Sometimes you got to be a little tough, but shit happens. Shit happens. You get sick, you're back into someone. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to do the right thing. We're going to get his truck fixed, and yeah. An apology is all we can do. But let's get our butts inside, because the homies are blowing the phone up, wanting to hop on some fort. So let's clean up. And let's call it a freaking night. Get on some fort, catch some dubs. So I hope to see y'all there. And if not, either way, BillyGoat loves you. Good night, folks. Oh, and remember, shit happens. Roll with the punches, folks, and keep freaking moving. Be a good human and do the right things. Work as hard as you can. Yep, that's about all I gotta say. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat freaking loves you.